So those were the top headlines. Shifting our focus to some breaking news coming in. According to reports, Israel's Security Council has approved PM Netanyahu's plan to take over Gaza City. Reports suggest that Netanyahu's plan is to remove Hamas from Gaza and then turn it over to civilian government. That's what we're getting to know at this point of time. Major development that we are seeing in terms of Israel and Gaza, and now Israel Security Council has approved plans to for Gaza takeover. That's what we are getting to know. Netanyahu's plan to take over Gaza gets greenlit as the Israel-Palestine conflict intensifies and it continues. Those are the details that are emerging. But meanwhile, my colleague Ajay Chandal is joining on the telecast. Ajay, what exactly, in terms of these developments that we are seeing in Israel and Gaza, what exactly is the Gaza takeover plan that Netanyahu has?
If you see that the development which is taking place in between Israel and Gaza for last several years, that is something which shows that Israel is not going to leave Gaza like they have done in the past as well. So this time, what they are planning, that they will completely clear Gaza from this Hamas, and that's why they are saying that we are going to take over control of Gaza and we are going to flush Hamas out. And if you see that what Netanyahu is conveying, he says that our motive is not basically to control Gaza for the long time, but it is to ensure that there will be no attack on us, or we don't have any threat in the coming future. So that's why they are going to take it. And the Prime Minister Netanyahu, in a statement, he said that we will control it for the time being and hand it over to the Arab forces so that they will govern it properly without any threat to us. So this is what exactly they are planning. But when they will start, the ground exertion over there in the Gaza, that is going to, we can say that take more lives from this. And why this is happening, that this is to ensure that there is no threat to the Israel in the coming time. And US is also, supporting Israel. So it means that this is going to be the with the support of United States.
All right, Ajay, stay on with us. We also have with us Professor Madhav Nalapat, Editorial Director, TSG, joining us on the telecast. Professor Madhav Nalapat, thank you so much for joining us on the telecast and taking out your time. You've seen these developments that have been taking place in Israel and Gaza. What exactly is your take and your perspective on this once you heard about Netanyahu's takeover plan?
Quite frankly, taking over of Gaza is a very difficult task. So I can understand the anxiety of Prime Minister Netanyahu to ensure that another October 7 attack does not take place in Israel. So he wants to eliminate the military wing of Hamas completely. So essentially they have already more or less taken over. So this is simply confirming in public what has been going on for quite some time. It is an effective control, if I may say so, of the security aspects in Gaza for eliminating the military of wing of Hamas, which has wreaked such havoc on Israelis in that terrible attack. You'll remember that. So I think that is the motivation behind that. And I think, yes, he is being supported by the US. But coming forward publicly and saying we're going to occupy Gaza, I'm not sure that it was actually a wise move. We'll call it cynic. But given that, I think the problem is that making that kind of a public declaration, it only incentivizes resentment and anger of Israel within Gaza, whereas a large section of the population was happy that Hamas was no longer in effective control. So I would say that making that public statement was not entirely desirable. At the same time, Israel has to protect its security, and in the long run, a moderate Gaza could be very prosperous indeed. It's got all the potential to be very prosperous, The people are very, very highly skilled, or could be made highly skilled. But the reality is that they have to give up this crazy idea that the state of Israel should not exist. And they have to accept that state of Israel is a reality in the Middle East, and that reality will continue, and justifiably so.